Hello there. First of all, thanks for your interest in registering with Potluck. Potluck aims at providing homemade food for everyone. So let's crack on. As part of this video, I'll be demonstrating how you could register with Potluck, but also how you could go and change your account details. So the URL to use is http://potluck.potluckphce.com. So this would be the landing page. When you go on to the page, it's a welcome message to greet you as you land on the site. Let's crack on then. So let's go and access the menu, and the first item on the menu is going to be about. About gives you details of what Potluck is, who we are, what we aim at doing, and who are our targeted users. And then you have different membership types like contributors, consumers, and both. So sign up straight away then. As with any website, you would have to have a valid email address. So please do specify your valid email address. There would be a verification email sent to this email address. Only once that is verified, you would be able to log in and access the site. So please do provide some valid email address and double check it for any errors before you could submit it. Otherwise, you're going to miss out the verification email in your inbox. With regards to the password, considering the security considerations, the password conditions are minimum 8 characters, and it should have a special character and at least one number. So please do refer to the text in red that comes up in the below the text box there, and you're just confirming the same password again by typing it in here. Security question. There are 3 different security questions that you can answer to, but at the moment it is not mandatory that you provide the details. If you provide, it is well and good, but if you don't provide it, you're still okay to proceed forward. So for the sake of this video, I'm just choosing the secret question as mother's maiden name, and I'm just supplying some random secret answer to that question, which you will see it now. Okay, here you give your first name, your last name. It could be your father's name or your family name, however your full name is. So in the address 1 field, please do specify not just the door number but also the full street address there, the door number and the street address. Address details, and in the address please do specify the area, and this information is vital for matching up either if you want to buy food or if you want to cook food. This information is vital. So the area 2 part, the city and the state are key information for providing the more accurate results on your items that you could buy, but also from what you could cook. So give your city and state, and when there is a state that has 2 words in it, please do specify a space in between. Selected the country. At the moment this service is only available for India, so that's why you don't have any other items on the list. Give your postal code, and next comes the key set of information, the membership type. As I briefly mentioned before, you have contributor, consumer, and both. Contributor is where you decide that you would only want to cook and sell your food. You don't want to buy from this website. Consumer is where you think that you are not going to cook at all because of your busy life or something, but you would buy from the website. And both is where on some days, yes, you would cook and sell, and on some days you prefer buying it from others as well. The important part with these memberships are the terms and conditions, which will vary based upon the membership type you choose. So and without selecting a membership type and agreeing to the terms and conditions, you cannot move forward with the registration process at all. So this is to emphasize that you read the terms and conditions. It is a contractual binding between yourself and the potluck. So please do make sure you have a thorough read of it individually. So now looking into the terms and conditions, it is the key part. I'm not going to read through the entire lot as part of this video, but it is essential for each one of you trying to register with potluck to go through that line by line, because there are some key information in it which you need to take care, which you need to understand, and stick on to those terms and conditions. If there are any violations to these terms and conditions that is brought to the knowledge of potluck, then it might end up in terminating your membership with potluck as well. So it might sound rude, it might sound harsh, but this is food, and the measures of quality and hygiene are more important, especially when you cook. So please do have a thorough read of it, and once you feel comfortable that you're going to do that and you're going to follow that, only then please register with the website. Okay, now I've read the terms and conditions thoroughly. I have the checkbox next to the terms and conditions enabled now, so I need to click that I agree to the terms and conditions, and then I can go ahead and submit. So once you submit in here, there would be a pop-up appearing on the top of this browser window, but in this video unfortunately I wasn't able to capture it. But you click OK in that, and the next step you would have to do is go into your email that you provided here as part of the registration and follow the link in the email to successfully verify your email address that you have supplied. It is only then you would be able to register, you will be able to log in with the website. So I'm just going into my email now, keying in the same email that I used to register with potluck. Here you go. You see a new email from potluck that is in my inbox. I open up that email, follow the link there, click on that link, and I am successfully verified now. So I can either follow the login link here, or since I have the potluck already open, I go into the login page, and I'm going to use the new registered details to log in now. So when you log in, this is the dashboard screen that gets displayed. There are three sections to this dashboard. The first section is your contributions. Say whenever you cook, whatever your active cookings are until you go and close it off, that it's no more active, all your cooking would be displayed there as a contributor. And your sales, if you are a contributor, then you are going to see all the items that are being purchased from you. Historically, everything is going to come up in this section for you. And the third part of this dashboard page is your active orders. Say if you are if you have a membership of both, or if you have a membership of consumer, then whatever the active orders that you have already made would be displayed in here. Click on menu, edit profile. Here comes the details that I've already provided. I can change my first name, last name, address details. At the moment you cannot change the country because it's just India, but if you are relocating within India, then you can come and update your address here. And the important part of, as part of this edit profile or amending my account details, is the membership time and terms and conditions. So it is essential as part of your editing profile. Although you are not trying to change your membership type, you would have to reselect the membership type. Say in this instance it is selected as both, but I would have to move away from both and come back to both again, and then click on terms and conditions. Only then I would, once I have a view of the terms and conditions, I as a user being able to read it, then I would be able to submit it. Until that point, it is not going to, you're not going to allow to edit your details and submit your details after edit. The submit button is disabled here, so I'm not going to I wouldn't be able to change anything in here. So I have to go and reselect the membership type now. Clicking on the terms and conditions, I'm reading it through. Once the reading is done, I can close this, and now I should be able to go and submit the changes that I've made. Okay, here it goes again. There would be a pop-up. Since I couldn't capture the pop-up, I've just moved the cursor around. But once you edit the profile, you will come back to the dashboard, and yeah. Thanks for watching.